Okay. Thank you for coming to my speech on today. I just want to give you some information about a civil rights leader that I admire most. I'm gonna get right into it, okay? So, many notable figures were associated with the peaceful civil rights movement, including Rosa Parks, Thurgood Marshall, and Martin Luther King, who were prominent participants in the movement. One name that is less mentioned yet stands powerfully among the rest is Mr. Bayard Rustin. He believed in the prosperity of peaceful protesting, so much so that he is known to say that if we desire a society of peace, then we cannot achieve such a society through violence. He was born in Westchester, Pennsylvania, March 17th, 1912. He was raised by his grandparents who also participated in the NAACP, and his education includes a few colleges: Wilberforce University, Cheney State Teachers College, and City College of New York. He also associated himself with many organizations while he was there, such as for the Fellowship of Reconciliation, CORE, the Congress of Racial Equality, and YCL, the Young Communist League. There he served for the movement of racial justice, where he served for 10 years. Um, Homosexuality was a big crime back in the 1950s. Um, and he went to jail for being an openly gay person. Um, he was caught with another man, and that led him to becoming a registered sex offender, actually. His sexuality was another reason why he wasn't known a lot for the things that he did for civil rights. He didn't want the actions to his attractions and his actions to um, kind of like obscure from the work that was to be done within civil rights. Despite knowing his sexuality, one notable figure that saw Bayard Rustin's participation in the civil rights movement as inestimable was Dr. Martin Luther King, excuse me. Dr. King stated in a letter written to Mr. Edward Gottlieb, the chairman of the War Resisters League, "We are convinced that Bayard's expertness and commitment in this area will be inestimable value in our future efforts." Bayard Rustin had traveled to India and studied Gandhian philosophy that advanced his knowledge in peaceful strategies. That's one of the reasons why Martin Luther King wanted him with him. Um, Rustin became his key advisor, a ghostwriter, and a strategist for Dr. King. Rustin became also the key organizer for the March on Washington for Freedom and Jobs, garnering him the name Mr. March on Washington. Excuse me. Mr. Rustin also continued his fight for civil rights through coordinating youth marches for integrated schools, serving as a president for the A. Philip Randolph Foundation, that's the gentleman in the middle, and becoming an activist for gay rights, testifying on behalf of the New York Gay Rights Bill, and doing many other things of that way. He died in August. He died August 24th, 1987. But his recognition for his works did not stop there. Um, Bayard Rustin was posthumously awarded the President's Medal of Freedom in 2013 by President Barack Obama. And during that speech, Barack Obama also stated that for decades, this great leader often at Dr. King's side was denied his rightful place in history because he was openly gay. No medal can change that, but today we honor B.R. Rustin's memory by taking our place in his march toward true equality, no matter who we are or who we love. Bayard Rustin was pardoned for his 1953 arrest in 2020 by President Joe Biden. I want to say that Bayard Rustin is a civil rights leader that I admire most because he is confident in himself and his abilities. He was a black educated homosexual who paved the way for me, a black educated homosexual. Through his efforts, myself and many other men can live freely and pursuant to their dreams. So that's why I wanted to write about him and talk about him today. Are there any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. I think everything was perfect, honestly.
Yes, I'm Lanisha, and it was very informative. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I think you covered it all. Pretty good job.
Okay, thank you guys for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Thank you for having us. Bye.
Recording.